Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, let me tell you something. If they want to clean America up, a lot of people got to go. And this guy right here that you see up here, Darnell Bargnari, age 30, from Orlando, Florida, is one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, last night, this man was arrested after going on a police chase and hitting a pedestrian while he's being pursued by police, crashing out, running away from the scene, police chasing him with canines and everything, breaking in the back window of a house he doesn't know about, a vacant house, and then going on a standoff until police coaxed him to come out. I don't know what's going on with people. I don't even care no more because they don't care. And you're seeing people doing some of the stupidest stuff at ages when they know better. And at age 30, Mr. Bargnari knows better. Take a look at this story.
Is underway after a man was hit and killed during a police pursuit. Glad you're with us. I'm Lisa Bell.
And I'm Matt Austin. You're watching News 6 at 5:30. Troopers say a driver who was being chased by an Orlando police officer lost control and hit the man who was walking on the shoulder, but the pursuit didn't end there.
Officers arrested Darnell Bargnari after a manhunt following the crash south of Camping World Stadium. News 6's Catherine Silver is looking into what we know so far and the questions we still have about why this happened in the first place.
Arrest on the charge of burglary of a dwelling and resisting an officer without violence.
Investigators with Florida Highway Patrol say Darnell Bargnari will face even more charges after they complete their traffic homicide investigation. Wednesday night, they say the 30-year-old was speeding southbound on Rio Grande Avenue, trying to get away from an Orlando police officer in an unmarked pickup truck when he ran off the roadway here at Indiana Street and hit a man who was walking. Our cameras captured repairs underway at the intersection Thursday, where troopers say the driver also hit a utility pole.
Bargnari wasn't arrested here, though. We obtained a police report that said officers followed him when he got out of his car and started running through the neighborhood.
We followed what we could of the route referenced in the report. It says Bargnari was spotted on Columbia Street. K-9 started tracking him, and so did Orange County's aviation unit. They saw the suspect jumping over fences.
Bargnari ended up here on Grand Street, where he's accused of breaking a window in the backyard and entering this house. The report says after hours, he came out of this front door and surrendered to police.
Until I went to bed, it was still going on at 11 o'clock.
Gloria Barnes said she passed by the aftermath of the initial hit and run.
And they told me his name was Jerry.
So you knew him, he was around this area often?
He was homeless and he was doing handiwork.
She lives across the street from the home where Bargnari was apprehended.
This report says that property was vacant because it's currently being renovated. I left a message for the owner today who's responsible for the property through Village of Orlando. They deal with affordable housing. I also reached out to the Orlando Police Department after reading their pursuit policy that's publicly available online. They say this all started with a traffic investigation, and they will now be conducting an internal investigation to see if any policy violations occurred. I'm Catherine Silver, getting results, News 6.
All right, guys, that's the story of Mr. Bargnari from Orlando, Florida. Shout out Orlando. I forgot to say that. Another piece of shit with a stupid-ass crime, with a stupid-ass mindset. Let me show you something up here. It says, watch this. Darnell Bargnari, 30 years old, of Orlando, faces charges of burglary of a dwelling and resisting officers without violence, record showed. Additional charges are pending investigation into the hit and run crash. The crash occurred around 7 p.m. at an intersection of Rio Grande Avenue and Indiana Street, troopers say. According to the Florida Highway Patrol crash report, Bargnari was driving southbound on Rio Grande Avenue in a blacked out 2012 Nissan Altima. You in a Nissan Altima running from the police. They got high pursuit vehicles and you're gonna try to escape. No headlights or taillights. Running from an unmarked Orlando police F-150 while he attempted to make a sharp turn into Indiana Street. The Nissan ran off the roadway to the right, striking the pedestrian and a utility pole, the report says. According to Bagnari's arrest affidavit, he took off running through a residential neighborhood and was eventually spotted by a helicopter jumping fences to get away from canine officers, soon breaking the back of a window of a property in the 1700 block of Grand Street and climbing inside. Police contacted property owners and confirmed they wanted to press charges. The affidavit states at around 10 o'clock, police used loudspeakers to direct Bagnari to comply, at which time he eventually surrendered over time through the front door, according to the document. All that for nothing. You know what else is bullshit? His bond. $5,500. You take 10% away from that. Give it 10%. $550 get him out for a car chase. He fucked up a utility pole. Probably knocked the power out for it temporarily. Did you think about that? Killed somebody while he was running. Because he can't follow fucking directions. It's a lot of hard-headed motherfuckers out here. And the punishments need to be harder. Look at that shit. It makes no damn sense. He's 30 years old, y'all. 30 years old. Look how he look in court. He looks stupid as hell. Just standing there looking dumb as hell. Breaking somebody else's house. You cause a whole bunch of destruction in your quest to get away from something that it was totally willful error for you to do. And it was intentional. Said it all started from a traffic stop. I guess he refused to stop. Either way, he's a fucktard and need to get out of here. This is crazy shit. They got to get the helicopter. You know how much money that cost just to even put his ass in handcuffs? All this because he couldn't stop and do what he's told. And that's the problem we got out here. We got a lot of hard-headed people that think they above everything. Ain't got to listen to the parents. Ain't got to listen to anybody else. Ain't got to listen to the law. They just here. The world is their playground. Yeah, well, you can play under the dirt instead of on top of it. That's my opinion. This guy right here need to be locked up and never let out. You killed somebody out of careless negligence. For real. Why are they even dealing with it? Why is your bond so low? They don't care. It's certain type of crimes that they go after. And if it don't get national publicity and make headlines, then they don't really go hard with it. That's just how my opinion is. Because there's so many people doing bad out here right now. It's overshadowed by the good. And then any good they try to do is either shot down or just stupid with lawmakers. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We fix this thing. A lot of people got to go. And a lot of them are lawmakers. And a lot of them are up in the high castle and thinking nobody sees the bullshit strings they pulling when they let criminals like this easily, accessibly, to get back out and do more dumb shit. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.